Hello, it is 5:41 on February 17th. It is a Wednesday, and I am still at work, even though it's after when I would normally go home, because I took a 4-day weekend this week. My son had off from school Monday and Tuesday, so I had Monday off, but I didn't have Tuesday off, but he requested that I take it off, so I did. And it was lovely and wonderful, and then when I came in today, I was slammed with work because, I took time off and nobody else at work did, so there was lots to do. So I've been here since 6 a.m. and I'll be here probably till 7 p.m. Joy. And I'm recording now because I was slammed this morning and I just need a break right now. I need a break. My eyes are going all crossedy, staring at data and doing data analysis for hours. Lots and lots of hours today. So I'm a little bit loopy. I will be honest, this is not the first time I tried to record this today. I was a little bit loopy in the first one and maybe said some things and I shouldn't have, so I'm redoing it, hopefully less loopy. Of course, my Irish gentleman's like, hey, you haven't talked to me for a while, hey. I'm like, go away, I'm recording. Except I really want to know what he said. I'm a terrible person. Priorities, I have none. I do have them. They're my work. My work is my priority. I'm taking a break. I told you I'm loopy. This is me, loopy. And I wanted to go for a walk out in the fresh air and sunshine, except there is no sunshine, there's only rain. And I'm not adequately attired. So I did not do that thing. The thing with the walking in the outside, I did not do that. Give me a second, I'm going to be terrible and read. My Irish gentleman and I are talking about floating balloon worlds for reasons. No, he sent me like some concept art of this thing that like has a base in the ocean and then it sucks up seaweed and algae into it, and then it uses the seaweed and algae as a biofuel, and it floats up in the air, and it's like a self-sustaining city, like in the air, floating using algae. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but like totally impractical. But we were discussing what country you would have to pay taxes to if you were living and working in a floating algae sea balloon. What country? Anyone? Anyway, he's of the opinion that you wouldn't have to pay taxes to anyone because international waters, therefore no taxes. And I'm of the opinion that you have to pay taxes to the country in which you are a legal resident, because if you don't, when you go back to that country, they slam you for bag taxes. And that's not fun. I've heard some people got into some hot water that way. Like the parents of a friend of mine. They were like, we're going to be international citizens, and then they just didn't pay taxes for like a number of years, and then they weren't able to come back because if they came back they'd have to pay large quantities of taxes. So she kind of had to go meet them in like other foreign countries instead of here for her holidays because they couldn't come back to the United States. Just some poor planning on her parents' part. Like as a teenager I was like, oh, that's really cool that your parents work in Saudi Arabia, and then that your parents work in India, and then that your parents work, and I think like where else did they work? I can't remember. Somewhere in South America, and they were like teaching English at foreign schools. That's so cool, except for the part where they can never come back because they didn't pay taxes. That part, as a functioning adult, I'd be like, that's not so smart. So yeah. Anyway, there you go. That's me. That's my day. I'm very busy. I need to get back to work. I'm a little bit loopy and I'm talking about taxes in imaginary floating castles, which I'll probably link to in the like thingy at the bottom of this video just so you can see how cool these imaginary floating sea castles are.